eyes can view the earth now from afar. My feet are floating miles above my yard. My hands can touch the clouds, it's not that hard.
The path to success calls for wisdom that knows results. We had the wisdom and the power to bring ideas to fruition. We're by your side, offering support as the force that motivates business. For example, through our cash management service, we consider ourselves your right hand for growth in Asia, and we want you to know our mark. Rising with Asia, SMBC, Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation.
Asia, the world growth driver. Japan, China, ASEAN countries. With more reporters and contributors across the region, Nikkei Asian Review can give you a view of business in Asia from the inside. Nikkei Asian Review, available in print, online, and mobile devices.
Welcome to Channel Japan. I'm Mai Denizu.
And I'm Makiko Tsuda.
Every week, we bring you the freshest information out of Japan from our studio here in Tokyo.
From the economy to culture and even foods, if you want to find out what's happening in Japan right now, this is where you'll find it.
Channel Japan Ranking.
We bring you Channel Japan Ranking, in which we rank some of the hottest products and services in the country.
Now, the number of tourists visiting Japan from overseas has really increased in the past several years.
Yes.
And according to data published this January by the Japan National Tourism Organization, almost 20 million tourists visited Japan in 2015. And that's almost a 50% increase from the year before. And it's also the third consecutive increase in tourist numbers on a year-on-year basis.
Impressive. So it seems that it's just a matter of time before the government's goal of 20 million tourists annually is cleared.
Yes, I think you're right. Now, as I'm sure you must know, shrines and temples are some of the most popular spots among tourists from overseas.
Yes, obviously.
Yes, and today's ranking, we look at some really popular shrines and temples, especially the ones that were most visited in the first 3 days of the new year.
Yes.
So, as you can see, Meiji Jingu comes at the top. It's located in Tokyo, followed by some really famous large temples and shrines. I'm sure you know most of them.
Yes, I've been to most of them. But Fushimi Inari Shrine, which is located in Kyoto, which is ranked in number 5, is actually the most popular shrine among tourists visiting Japan.
Yes, you're right. And it's actually been the most popular spot for 2 years in a row, according to popularity ranking among tourists from overseas.
But today we're going to introduce some eccentric and less conventional shrines in Japan. So take a look.
1 billion yen, or $9.3 million in prize money. People hoping to strike it rich stand in line for tickets for the year-end lottery. So, when we heard about a shrine in Nagano that brings lottery good fortune, we had to check it out. Even on a weekday, there's no shortage of visitors. It's called Binbogami Shrine. Inside, there's a wooden statue of Binbogami, the god of poverty. Does the shrine really help people win the lottery?
今日はどちらからいらっしゃったんですか？
奈良の橿原から。はい、
奈良から。
奈良から。
この神社を目的でいらっしゃった。
そうです。もうこの神社を目的に来て、
はいはい。
まあ宝くじ買おうかなと。まあ貧乏神抜いて、金運を高めようと。
Visitors to the shrine write their stories. There are notes of thanks from many other big winners. But how does a shrine dedicated to the god of poverty bring luck with money?
弱い心を叩いてな、よし頑張るぞという神社だな。といいことがで飛び込んでくる。お願いするんじゃない、念じるんだ。な、いいことある。
At this shrine, people drive out their inner god of poverty to improve their luck. So, what is the ritual like?
気をつけ。はい。貧乏とはお金のことではない心だということだな。心の回すやつが貧乏に。
Once they're ready, they are handed a special tool.
いっぱい来るがな。貧乏という名な棒なんだこれがな。
How does a baton drive away poverty? The priest demonstrates.
貧乏神出てけ出てけ出てけな。
After hitting it with all your might, give the post a kick. And finish by throwing lucky beans. The ritual uses one's entire body to drive away the god of poverty inside. Now it's their turn.
力いっぱい貧乏神出てけ。貧乏神出てけ。よし出てけ。よし出てけ。出た。ああ出た出た。来てません。よしその時泣き虫も飛んでっちゃえ。出たな。はい。
On New Year's Day, long lines of visitors come for blessings.
どうぞ。お、これはうちのお前。よし。
In Asakusa, Tokyo, we heard there's a shrine that reflects the times we live in. We noticed the visitors are mostly women. What blessings does this shrine provide?
縁結びです。縁結びです。良縁。
Dedicated to husband and wife gods, whose legend goes back to around the 11th century, Imado Shrine is said to bless visitors with good luck in marriage. The prayer requests on these votive tablets can get quite fervent. Women come in droves from all over the country for blessings. This woman in her 30s is praying fervently. At the risk of seeming rude, we approached her.
そのお一人でいらっしゃるというのはやっぱりちょっと素敵な縁が。
そうですね。なかなか縁がなくて、はい。
やっぱ欲しいですか、縁は。
欲しいですね。はい。背が高くて、スーツが似合うような人がちょっと理想ですね。あとは起きた掃除。
And this woman?
なるほど。
はい。
なんかやっぱり素敵な出会いがあるといいな。
そうですね。もう神頼みで。
神頼みで。そんなに今それほど焦ってるわけではなく。
まあ焦んなきゃいけないですけどね。まあどうしていいかわかんないねみたいな。
She has nowhere else to turn but to the gods. People today are waiting longer before getting married. For each votive tablet, there's a woman hoping to meet her special someone. And then there are shrines that do the exact opposite. They help break off relationships. Enkiri Enoki is located in Itobashi, Tokyo. Since the 17th century, taking an infusion made from the boiled bark of the shrine's enoki tree was said to cure people of bad relationships. Today, many of these votive tablets ask for help in breaking off with someone. Some want to break off personal relationships, while others For others, it's freedom from debt and illness. These votive tablets represent prayer requests from just the past year. We approached two women hanging prayer requests. What are these women trying to break away from?
ちなみに差し支えなければどういった内容の
ちょっと人間関係で悩み事があってそれでお願いしに来てそれが叶ったので、はい。
She says her prayer request asking to cut ties with someone at work came true.
会社にはいろいろ相談とかしてて、そしたらちょっと会社自体がちょっとこうなった時に、その人が切られちゃったっていうか、本当になっちゃったって思って、なるほど。逆に怖いよ。そう、怖かったんで。
People have many motives for coming to the shrine. This woman, for example.
なんか切りたい縁とかありますか？
私はもうないんですよ、ね。
もうない。
ないですね。もうないですね。はい。
ちょっと前はあったんですか？
そりゃあるでしょう。70近くになったらもう今更切りたいは切ってますし。
あ、そうですか。
はい。だから年取るって悪いことじゃないと思います。あ、それはそれで。はい。
それは素晴らしいことですね。
はいはい。
Profound words coming from the wisdom of age. If you want to leave all those troublesome ties behind and start life all over again, there's a shrine for that in Osaka. Iwafune Shrine lies hidden in the mountains. The lovely natural beauty of the shrine grounds is dotted by large outcroppings of rock. Exploring further, there appears to be an entrance to a cave. What could it be?
もともとここの岩窟が神社の行場でして、昔からその修行された場所なんですね。かなり危ないところです。
The course through the rocks allows visitors to experience the priest's training. It's said that going through these rocks makes one a new person. What's the course like? We followed a visiting couple inside. A stairway leads to a world surrounded by rocks. Arrows guide them through the course. A divine presence is believed to be in the rocks. For this reason, safety measures are kept to a minimum. They've come to the most challenging part of the course. The opening is barely large enough for an adult to pass through. It's called the passageway to a new life. And with that, his wife disappears down the hole. Her husband would prefer to turn back. She's calling from the other side. Now he has no choice. He slides down and barely makes it through.
すごいやろ。
ご主人どうでした？
いや大変やこんなん。
お父さん太いからな。
想像してへん俺。
With some verbal jabs and help from his wife, he makes it through the rocks to the other side. He says he always follows his impulsive wife wherever she goes.
急にとはいえども今日ここに来てよかった。
よかったよかった。ハプニングがまた面白い。 もう大体知ってるやんか、イメージ湧くし、どこにどこ言うたら。
今日はびっくりしたやろ。
こんなとこは思わなかった。
Unusual shrines like these exist all over Japan. Why not visit them and check them out?
Well, that's it for Channel Japan Ranking. After the break, we'll be showing you a documentary program, so stay with us.
Let's enjoy Japan.
Wonderful.
I knew you'd like this.
You know me so well. Where to next?
Golf,
Wonderful.
Japanese garden,
That's wonderful too.
onsen with a Fujisan view.
Wonderful.
Let's go then.
いらっしゃいませ。
Wonderful.
Incredible.
Smiles ahead. Seibu Group.
Unlimited answers to unlimited questions. Materials can change our lives. Toray.
Sasuke, a new type of sports entertainment program conquering the world.
It's about human achievement and people's passions, and I think that relates to almost everybody.
From Japan to the world, Ninja Warrior, Tokyo Broadcasting System.
Asia, the engine of the global economy. Japan, a regional powerhouse. And now, direct from Japan, economic news with a global impact in Chinese, delivered by Nikkei. Read the future, lead the economy. Nikkei, Japan's leading media for business.
You're watching Channel Japan. In our next segment, we'll be showing you some of our popular documentary program, Japanese Dream by TBS. Our topic today is dinosaur research.
Today, the ancestors of dinosaurs can be found. Some of them are closer than we realize. Dinosaurs have also been discovered in Japan. Their discovery is a link between modern and ancient times. One man's dream is to discover what Japan looked like 120 million years ago by studying these dinosaurs.
これが1億2000万年前に生きた恐竜に限らずですけども、動物の一部なんだって思った時の感動っていうのは味わうと多分やめられないと思いますね。
How long will he keep digging for his dreams?
I have a dream.
We have a dream! Shibata is the site leader of this archaeological dig underway in Fukui Prefecture.
まだこれは今回の目標ではないところの岩石から化石が出てますので、これからすごい期待してますね。はい。
The rock layer is 70 meters high, dating from the Cretaceous period, around 120 million years ago. It's been a treasure trove of new dinosaur species since the dig began. Today, a new archaeological investigation has begun. How is it run? Firstly, they mark the area for digging. It's then divided into 5-meter segments to make it easier to see where each fossil was found. The hard rock layers are drilled with heavy machinery. The rocks are dismantled and carefully carried out piece by piece. They're then split into pieces of around 30 to 40 centimeters. Could it contain fossils? The researchers painstakingly check. Students, assisting part-time, then take over, breaking the rocks up into smaller pieces all by hand. It's a fossilized herbivore tooth.
これも今日見つかったやつなんですけど、パッと見たと何かよくわかんないんですが、ここに綺麗な形が出てる歯が一番。
It's a dinosaur toe bone. The species is unknown, but it may have been quite young. This white mark actually shows a cross-section of a tooth broken in half. The team then springs to action.
恐竜の歯の断面がありましたよね。あれの半分を探してるんです。向こう側を。ええ。あれはこっちに残ってますから、あれを探してるんです。
Will they locate the missing half? They search for 30 minutes.
ありました？
よく似てるんですよね。大きさと
一緒じゃないですか？
芯があるところ。
ここですわ。よう見つけましたね。さすが。ここ断面ありますよね。これの反対側がここにあるんです。見えないでしょ。なんとなく丸くなってるところ。
This section, with the slight variance in pattern, is the rest of the tooth. An ordinary person would have a lot of trouble matching the two. When an embedded fossil is difficult to determine, a process called cleaning is performed, where excess rock is removed from around it. The tooth can then be extracted cleanly. Being able to correctly identify fossils buried in rock is the result of much experience. In order to extract fossils, all the rocks are broken down into 3 or 4 centimeter pieces.
あれでもまだもっと割りたいんですけどね。どこに入ってるかわからないんで、もう一回叩いたら出るかもしれないし。
This is a clamshell fossil. Fossils other than dinosaurs have been unearthed here in the Kitadani Formation. This is a fossilized species of fern. Crocodile and turtle fossils over 100 million years old have also been found here. This is a seaweed fossil, less than a millimeter in length, evidence that there was once fresh water here. By excavating a single area for a long time, a variety of fossils can be found, providing an insight into what Kitadani was like at the time.
その北谷層の非常に詳しい環境っていうのを明らかにすることができるっていうのが、一箇所で長い間発掘調査を続ける意義だというふうに思います。
This is a special view of Japan 120 million years ago, constructed from the archaeological dig discoveries at Kitadani. It's impossible to imagine from how it looks today. In the sky are pterosaurs. On the land is abundant life-sustaining water with seaweeds, shellfish alligators and turtles. Eating the plants is a Fukuisaurus. The giant Fukui titan walks majestically, while the Koshisaurus roams about leisurely. Carnivorous Fukui raptors appear in search of meat. Understanding ancient times provides a link to the future.
過去起こってきたことっていうのはこれから将来起こることですから、将来のことを知る一つの大きな、ヒントになるんじゃないかなというふうに思います。
Shibata was chosen by his predecessor to be the site leader. Yoichi Azuma was the first person to begin excavations at the Kitadani Formation in 1989. At that time, there were virtually no experts on dinosaurs in Japan.
とにかくもう何もないということでですね、例えば恐竜の図書ですね、文献ですね、いわゆる本とかですね、雑誌ですね、そういった研究雑誌ですね、そういったものが、周りになかったものですから。
But the excavation yielded great results soon after it began. The preliminary and secondary investigations found Fukuisaurus fossils, a new species of iguanodon.
新しい種類のイグアノドンの仲間になるだろうと。
The results of the dig helped revitalize the region, and excavations received support from Fukui Prefecture. Then, in 2007, the site leader passed the role on to Shibata. Being site leader held great responsibility, and Shibata experienced something on his first day that gave him goosebumps. As they were splitting a large rock in preparation for excavation, they came across a fossil, the likes of which they had never seen before. He checked it straight away. This was an arm bone. What's more, it definitely belonged to a large dinosaur. His hairs stood on end. This is the fossil that was retrieved. It was extremely well preserved and protruded 15 centimeters above the rock. The cleaning process took over 3 months to complete. What kind of dinosaur was it? Azuma and the team focused on theses from around the world. They also compared it to existing specimens, but couldn't find another like it. They confirmed it was a new species of dinosaur and presented their theses 3 years later, which became widely published in scientific journals. It was the kind of discovery that most paleontologists in the world could only dream of making in their lifetime. This is their discovery. 10 meters in length, its scientific name is Fukui Titan nipponensis, giant Japanese dinosaur from Fukui.
こんな風にしてこんなところに骨が化石があるんだ、これが1億2000万年前に生きた恐竜に限らずですけども動物の一部なんだって思った時の感動っていうのは味わうと多分やめられないと思いますね。
And in March 2015, another new species, the Koshisaurus Katsuyama, was also recognized. 4 new dinosaur species have been discovered since Azuma began excavating Kitadani. Thanks to his research and efforts on the region's revitalization, Fukui has been put on the map as a virtual dinosaur kingdom. Shibata works at the Fukui Prefectural Dinosaur Museum. It's said to be one of the 3 largest dinosaur museums in the world and holds special exhibits of precious fossils from overseas as well. During the summer vacation, there were 15,000 visitors a day.
すごい迫力が
面白かった。
恐竜はもうその1億2000万年前に生きてたものをその長い時の中のものを私たちが今発掘して研究してるわけですから、まあ何世代もかけて新しいことが分かっていけばいいかなと思いますよね。
Local media have gathered at the Kitadani Formation. A new discovery has been made. Shibata's dig team found a dinosaur footprint.
そこは結構足跡の形独特なので、そのアンキロサウルス類っていうものの、日本語で言うと鎧竜類とかって言い方するんですけども、それの足跡じゃないかっていう。
This particular footprint is the second to be found in Japan and the first at the Kitadani Formation. The fossilized wing of a cockroach has also been found for the first time at Kitadani. There's a site by the formation where children can experience archaeological excavation. They may one day follow in the footsteps of the archaeologists.
なんか見つかった？まだだね。今何見つけたの？
魚の鱗。
魚の鱗？
ステゴサウルスやったら知ってんで。草食恐竜で背中に板があって尻尾糸地があんの。
あ、そう。
ギガントスピノサウルスはステゴサウルスと同じやで。背中に板があって尻尾糸地があってな。前足首は角が生えてんねん。あ、そう。はい、じゃあ木の発見して。
見して見して。すごいじゃん。
貝の化石になってて。
恐竜好きな子供がその実際発掘を体験して、貝化石、その貝化石でも多分その子は恐竜のことある程度詳しかったでしょうから、それが恐竜時代の貝化石だということで貝化石が見つかったっていう喜びを、味わってもらっているので、その、印象が、その体験が興味の何かこうきっかけになってくれるんじゃないかなというふうに思います。
Well, after the break, we'll be showing you an economics program, Gachiri Monday. So don't go away.
The Sport Truck. New Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive at Earth Mitsubishi Motors.
For the world, with the world. 360-degree business innovation. Mitsui & Company.
The search is on to discover the next creative master of Asia. Japan's leading TV and radio network, TBS, brings to you the Digicon 6 Awards. Giving visual artists in Asia an opportunity to create their dreams. Whether it's a short drama, animation, or music video, if it's yours, you may be the next winner of the Digicon 6 Grand Prize. For more details, check out digicon6.com. It's time to create your dreams.
Asia, the world's growth engine. Here, nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity. But how do you find a way in? Now, opportunities in Asia are revealed like never before. From the inside, with real insights from more reporters across the region, only Nikkei Asian Review truly understands Asia.
You're watching Channel Japan. Next, we'll be showing you a popular Japanese economics program, Gachiri Monday by TBS. Our topic today is fibers.
The first place we visited was the National Institute of Agrobiological Sciences in Tsukuba City. We were told they are conducting the latest research in agricultural technology. We had a researcher show us something he is working on in his laboratory.
これですね。
これ？
はい。
On the desk, there was a yellow skein of thread. It seemed to look normal. But then the lights turned off. And the thread started shining.
蛍光に光るシルクです。
The thread is made of silk. And it's fluorescent.
この蛍光シルクに関しましては、蚕が糸を吐く瞬間からもう色がついている。
最初からこの色？
そうです。初めからこの色の糸を蚕が吐きます。
Silkworms spin silk thread that are used for making their cocoons. Nothing is added. The thread is naturally fluorescent. Even the cocoons glow under fluorescent light. Even the silkworm itself glows.
蚕に、例えばクラゲとかサンゴの光る遺伝子を入れている遺伝子組み換え蚕だからです。
The thread is fluorescent because the silkworms are genetically modified. Some jellyfish and coral have genes that make fluorescent proteins. By combining these with the genes in silkworms, a worm that can spin fluorescent silk is created.
こちらで組み換え蚕、遺伝子組み換え蚕を作っているところです。
This is a laboratory for creating genetically modified or GM silkworms. First, the fluorescent genes from jellyfish or coral are inserted into a silkworm egg. The procedure is very difficult.
遺伝子組み換えを取るためには精子とか卵子になるところを狙って入れるんですね。で、ピタッと合えば組み換え蚕が取れると。穴を開けたり DNA を入れたりっていう操作は全て手作業でやっています。
Machines cannot do this type of work because the sizes and shapes of the eggs are all slightly different. A lot depends on experience and intuition. But even then, chances of success are only about 0.1%. Fluorescent silk threads are created in this way. Currently, the researcher and his team are working on commercializing this silk in scarves that shine in the dark or in wedding dresses to allow the bride to shine beautifully. They are aiming to have this fluorescent silk on the market in 2 years. But creating glowing thread is not the only research the National Institute of Agrobiological Science is involved in. They also have created a very strong thread.
これです。
これですか？
はい。普通のシルクに比べて切れにくさというものが 1.5 倍に上がっています。
Compared with normal silk, this is 1.5 times stronger at resisting being pulled apart. They used a gene from another type of living creature to make it.
この雲です。鬼雲と言います。
This is genetically modified spider silk, created by inserting the gene of a spider into a silkworm. Although extremely thin, spider's thread is well known for its strength.
1センチの太さがあったらジャンボジェットを釣り上げられるって言われてます。
Here's how strong GM spider silk is. Identical lengths and thicknesses of normal silk and GM spider silk are pulled to see which tears first.
いきます。
The experiment starts. The stronger of the two threads will resist tearing. and will stretch farther than the other. The normal silk broke first, but the spider silk hasn't torn yet. 5 seconds later, the spider silk breaks.
クモの糸の遺伝子を預かうというのは非常に難しくて、まずクモから取ってくるのが難しい。で取ってきた遺伝子を大腸菌の中に入れて増やすんですけど、それも難しい。遺伝子をいじるのが非常に難しい。
Normally, genes of animals are composed of various substances linked together, and those substances determine the properties of the genes. However, the genes for spider's thread have the characteristic of being rather repetitive in their arrangements. Despite being rather simple, decreasing the number of genes in these arrangements or adding to them easily corrupts the properties you want to obtain. Because of this, it's well known among researchers that using spider genes is very difficult.
だいたい10年くらいかかってますね。
10年。
はい。やっとここまで来ました。
Spider thread silks used for areas where strength is needed and where natural fibers are preferred, such as suture thread for surgery. It's also used where strength and light weight are needed, like parachutes. This GM spider silk promises to play a major role in a variety of areas. We next visited the Industrial Technology Center of Fukui Prefecture.
この糸のことですね。粒々が見えるかと思います。これが非常にすごいんです。粒々がですね、一個一個太陽光発電する素子になっています。我々はこれを太陽電池糸って呼んでいます。
Each of these 1.2 millimeter black grains is a solar cell.
これがその太陽電池糸を横糸に織り込んで作った太陽光発電テキスタイルです。
It's fabric that can make electricity in sunlight. When the researcher actually shines light on it, a voltmeter attached to the fabric responds. It's definitely producing electricity. If he takes this piece of cloth and connects it to an LED, the LED turns on. Here's what happens when he puts his hand over it.
光がありませんから発電しなくなってます。また手を外すと発電するかと。
If you take a close look at this solar cell thread, you can see that the tiny black solar cells are sandwiched between two threads. These threads, referred to as conductive threads, enable electricity to flow through the solar cell thread. The tiny amounts of electricity made by the solar cells accumulate, making the electric current stronger. These conductive threads are very important.
一個一個の太陽電池がちっちゃいんで発電する電力も少ないんです。でそれを流すときに電気抵抗が高いと全部そこで熱に変わっちゃいますんで電気抵抗の小さい糸を使っています。
This piece of fabric was made using solar cell threads.
薄くて軽くてこう自由に曲げれるというところが特徴ですね。テントとかそしてからカーテンとかアウトドアスポーツ系ですね、そういったところではどんどん使ってもらえることになるんじゃないかなって期待しております。
It could be used on greenhouses where heavy solar panels cannot be used. It could also be used in collapsible sails for ships. He says he'd like to have it for sale within the next 3 years. There's no limit on what this fabric can be used for. We next went to central Tokyo, to the headquarters of this company.
これはですね、ベルオアシという糸です。とにかくですね、吸い込む力がすごいんですね。
They have a flat square of this thread. It is put into a petri dish containing water. And then the water is rapidly soaked up. In no time, all of the water has been completely soaked up. Compared with typical threads, the thread has an uneven surface, resulting in each thread having 50% greater surface area. Unlike the polymers used in diapers, these threads contain fibers that can be restored after drying them. Next, we were shown a cushion that was made using a new type of thread called V-lap. A comparison was made with an ordinary cushion. A piece of plate glass has been placed under the ordinary cushion and another piece under the cushion of this thread. A 2-kilogram iron ball will be dropped on the cushions from the height of 20 centimeters. The glass under the ordinary cushion cracked. As for the thread, there was absolutely no damage to the glass. Here's why it's able to protect the glass. The threads cling to one another, acting like pillars that reflect back the impact energy of the iron ball. This is a bottom futon mattress made using the thread. Its cushioning properties are similar to that of urethane. It possesses both lightness and breathability. This company makes many types of thread. One of them is quite amazing.
ナノフロントという糸を開発しました。
This is a pair of socks made from the thread. Just glancing at them, they look like a typical pair of socks. But if you zoom in and then magnify the view several hundred times, the material that earlier appeared to be single threads woven together is actually strands of the thread. A single strand is a collection of about 6,300 threads. This is the thickness of the thread compared with a single hair.
滑りにくいというメリットがあります。
In the case of a normal thread, only a small portion of it comes in contact with the surface it touches. But a strand of extremely fine fibers of this thread makes contact with the surface at numerous points. As a result, the frictional force of the thread is 3 times that of a normal thread, making it very resistant to slippage. It is used in shoestrings that don't come unloose, even when subjected to intense movement.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tokyo Skytree. Be awestruck by the panoramic view. There are so many other fun things to do after you've enjoyed the view. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go, let's enjoy. This is Tokyo Skytree.
Potenza.
Sasuke, a new type of sports entertainment program conquering the world.
It's about human achievement and people's passions, and I think that relates to almost everybody.
From Japan to the world, Ninja Warrior, Tokyo Broadcasting System.
Asia, the engine of the global economy. Japan, a regional powerhouse. And now, direct from Japan, economic news with a global impact in Chinese, delivered by Nikkei. Read the future, lead the economy. Nikkei, Japan's leading media for business.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. Well, that's it for this edition of Channel Japan. There will be more on the latest information from Japan from our studio here in Tokyo, so join us again next time.